We're Matt and Carrie Harris. We've lived in Myrtle Beach now almost 12 years. Called the Grand Strand home for that period of time, and I've certainly found this to be a great community. Certainly have found a great quality of life here and enjoy all that it has to offer.
As far as making the decision to move, for about a year now, we have been talking about moving and getting a little bit more space, a little bit closer to where what we say, do life. And so after meeting with Greg several times, we finally decided to pull the trigger and go ahead and list it. Even it was a tough economy to do that and a tough real estate market to do that, but decided to do so anyway. We chose Greg to be our listing agent initially because we had just seen his name a lot of places. We've known him casually for years and knew he had an excellent reputation in the real estate market. And we just had heard nothing but good things about him, knew him a little bit on a personal level, and knew that his beliefs and our beliefs lined up from a Christian standpoint, and that certainly played into it as well. We had worked with some other agents. We actually had listed our house a few years ago, about 3.5 or 4 years ago, and did not sell it, and that was at a time when the economy and the real estate market was much better, and just decided to, instead of going with who we had a close personal connection and relationship with, somebody that we still felt really strongly about, but knew had an excellent reputation in the market.
Found Greg to be excellent to work with, both on the listing side as well as helping us find and go through the whole process of finding a new residence, and not only a residence but a place to call home. And we certainly have been able to do that. We obviously did a lot of work via the internet, and he certainly was very instrumental in helping us utilize the internet. Our team that Greg has around him has certainly been great to work with and very responsive. We certainly have appreciated all their follow-through, all their follow-up, returning phone calls, and doing so much on our behalf. We made the
decision not only to use Greg as our listing agent, but also as our buyer's agent. Again, just knowing the great experience we had with Greg on the listing side, how thorough he was, how quickly he was. Just bottom line is he's a professional. He takes what he does seriously, and this is his full-time career, and he does it well. And we were experiencing for ourselves why he has such a good reputation in the market, and basically it was, why wouldn't we use him on our buyer side as well? Even though we had a very close friend of ours who had recently got in the business himself, and was interested in, of course, using us or having us list with him, or I'm sorry, use him as a buyer's agent, and we still made the decision to go with Greg. And given some of the hiccups that we had throughout the process on the buying side and some of the challenges that we've had, more than once Matt and I have looked at each other and said we made the right decision.